This is the Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge. Earning your living executing trades from the comfort of your home seems a lot more cool than most 9 to 5 gigs. Trouble is, if you don't know what you're doing, you can wreck your portfolio. But with our trading instructors, BK, Soto, and Mitchell, you'll learn how to day trade the futures market. Streaming daily, 9 to 11 a.m. Free. This is a free trading education channel. The Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge, where everybody is welcome. Get in the chat, ask us questions, learn. And now your instructors. This is BK, Soto, and Mitchell.
In trouble lately, so.
There we go.
Hey, man.
Hey, buddy.
You good? All right.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
That's all right. Well, we're up and going, so everybody hears you at this point, I think. So, but yeah, we're up. How you doing this morning? You feeling better?
I'm feeling better, bud. Thanks.
Good. All right, guys, we're just checking this out. Check out the legal disclaimers here on the channel. You'll see that everything here is for educational purposes. Okay. So just take a few seconds to read that and make sure you understand anything we do here is not a trade recommendation. Okay, it's all for educational purposes. All right, and if you look into the chat on the channel, you'll see that there's videos there that kind of shows what our method's all about, and kind of what the tools of the trade are, kind of speak, and kind of learn what those are there. And there's also a Discord channel there you can jump on. If you'd like to post your charts of your method or whatever you want to do there, or some trades, or however you want to do that, you can post those on the Discord channel as well. All right, so if you're checking out read the description, you can see that there's 3 traders here, myself, Soto, and Mitchell, and this week's kind of been disruptive. We've done a lot of different things. I've been busy, couldn't be here, and Mitchell's had some technical difficulties to run the live stream, so we're just getting back in it yesterday. So this is our second day back for the week. So, Soto's been under the weather. I think he's a little bit better today, so it'll be good to have him back as well. So, Soto, how you fit? You there? Any trades this morning?
No trades. I'm just getting everything going. So it's a little slow this morning. I don't know why. So one time everything pulled up, I'll let you know.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, cool. Awesome. All right. Well, anyway, so yeah, so if you're here, thanks for being here, and let us know you're here, and kind of see what we can get going here today. We trade the ES, E-mini contract, and the micro ES contracts here in the channel. And then we kind of use the same method on both. So those will be talked about all through the morning here until about 11 o'clock. We kind of shut down around 11 o'clock. So, but you'll see on my chart I use a 5-minute ES chart, and you can see the blue boxes on my chart are 5-minute zones, and both of these examples here, they're demand zones. So that's where we looked at price to kind of give us some hesitation and possibly a little bounce out of those areas. So we kind of watch price and order flow and all that when we kind of get to those zones there. We'll take a 1 point target and a 1 point stop. So we have to be right quite often, and you'll see at the end of the day here at about 11 o'clock we'll do a update on the spreadsheet, and you'll see that we're approaching that 2,000 mark, and hopefully we get our first good trade of the day here today, and it's a winner. We'll break through that $2,000 mark. We started about 60 days ago. We started at $1,000, and we'll be up a full 100% if we break through the $1,000. Have a positive trade this morning in the first trade, because we take a 1 point a day challenge, and that means all we do is record the very first point of the day, win or lose, and then as a 1 contract trader taking the 1 point a day challenge, you should be win or lose, you should be out and done trading for the day. And if you want to continue to trade, you move to demo at that point. But Mitchell and Soto, we record those trades from those guys only, not from me. just from Mitchell and Soto. So Mitchell got us a point yesterday, which was nice. And Soto got one the day before, so that was nice. So hopefully, with a combined effort today, one of us, one of those guys, will get us a point to break us to the $2,000 mark today. That'd be great. If not, no big deal. We'll look at doing it again tomorrow. But thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. But going to go back to being very conservative on our trading. We're not going to gunsling. We're going to keep it under 3 trades a day. So kind of go back to that methodology and mindset to slowly go. Continue to build slow. It's a long-term game. So let's build it that way. Don't try to gunsling and get excited and get happy and trade out of being bored, because successful trading is boring, quite honest, guys. There's a lot of downtime in between trades, so you have to be patient, and that's one of the hardest things to do. So we're going to kind of go back to concentrating on that and locking in some trades early. All right. So again, hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Sure do appreciate you checking us out here. If you just watch us on the replay, I sure appreciate that. Thank you. Check out our channel, subscribe if you'd like, and we do this every morning live. But you can also go to our channel and see some of the videos in the past replays. So thank you for taking interest in that. Sure do appreciate it. All right. Today is Thursday. The news has already hit this morning. A little bit of news, nothing major, but that's what that pops about 8:15 is all about. 8:10 is that news. So kind of a mixed emotion there on the news. So I don't know what we're going to do today. So we just have to be patient and watch. Don't have a bias at this point. We're obviously in this short morning trend on this 5-minute chart. It's to the upside, so we could look for that to be our bias, but we'll just kind of react, and as price gets into our areas, we'll look to trade out of those. Okay, so we don't care if it's long or short. We'll kind of look for opportunities either way. All right, getting a little rejection out of a zone right now. I just don't have it drawn up on the chart, but it is a little rejection which you're seeing going on right now. But we're not going to trade it at this point in time. But there's a little zone, obviously a hidden zone there at 8:45, and that's what you see the rejection coming out of that is all about. And we'll just kind of be patient here and just wait and see what we get. Okay. Again, we'll look for trades till about 5 minutes until the open, and then we'll be looking for trades again about 5 minutes after the open. So we'll kind of get back on that schedule. So no trades 5 minutes to the open, no trades 5 minutes after the open. So we'll have a little small window here for the next 10 to 15 minutes to look for an opportunity if it presents itself. We'll look to get into that, but as long as all the rules are met, we'll look at doing that. But until that point, we're just going to hang out. All right. A little bit bump down right there. Pushing one of our zones. Volume's a little low. Well, it's actually increasing a little bit. It's just offset because of this big bar right here. The volume is actually increasing just a little bit to the downside. Expect a little bit of a bounce, but I can't do that with volume increasing into that zone. So, okay. So I have to be patient here.
All right, I got the charts pulled up.
All right. It'd be good to have our Soto back this morning. He and Mitchell bring good life to the channel, so that's good to have those guys around, and they do a good job trading too. So it'd be good to have them back.
Thank you.
So a pretty good spill this weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Were you by yourself? Or
Yeah, just a little bit. No, I was with a friend. She got in here to she was going home for the holidays for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
She stopped here. She's like, "Hey, let's go hang out." I was like, "Oh, okay. What do you want to do?" Let's go mountain biking like a good old days. Okay. Well, I've been mountain biking a little bit. So we went mountain biking. And it was my first day back after a long time of not mountain biking, and we went to an area called the Blood Rock. And the reason they call it Blood Rock. And the reason for that is because a lot of people do hit their heads and their face on the rock when they fall, and that's what happened. So
you're now a statistic.
Yeah.
You're one of those guys, huh? You can officially say you've fallen victim to Blood Rock, huh?
Yeah. I was coming too fast around the corner. I've done that trail before, and if you know the trail, it's okay. But I came around and I kind of forgot you have to be real close to the right side to get a better, to be able to jump from one rock to the other smoother. And I was too far to the left, which made my jump like a pro jump. At that point, you have to be like a pro to jump the rock. And I knew that I was not there. So I was going too fast. I was trying to turn, and I was going to fall. The question is, what kind of fall was it going to be? And all this happened in seconds, and I was able to fall better than I thought I was going to be, but I still fell hitting my left side of my head / face. Thankfully I had a helmet on.
Good, yeah. And, that's good.
Yeah, I always have a helmet, but it got me at the bottom or it's called your masseter muscle. Your right around the mandible maxilla when they come in. So I hit it right there. So pretty good, but not to worry. I was with a friend that she went to medical school for. I think she went to for 3 years. She didn't finish, but she knew what to do, which was nothing. Get me in the car.
Man, I hate this. I don't have pictures of that, man. The gnarly aftermath.
Yeah. I was a little out of it. She said I kept telling her that don't touch me. So apparently, so.
Well, I'm glad you're bad. I'm glad you're okay. It probably could have been worse, man. So I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, living on the edge.
Yeah, that's what happens, you young guns, man. Y'all living on the edge and living life, and this one just bit up and come up and bit you just a little bit, just to remind you, hey, we're still human. So. Good morning, Paul. Good morning.
Paul.
Yeah, Paul, I got your text message this morning, and I checked mine, and it did the same thing. So there's some adjustments I got to make. It's locking in profits too quick is what it's doing, and it's back ticking on us. So, Yeah, I'll make those adjustments and get them out to you. But yeah, I hate. It's frustrating to have that auto trader lock in 4 or 5 points when it gives up 12 or 16 because it's locking in too quickly. And so I've got some adjustment. My program is fixing that stuff for us, so we'll get that out to you when it's done, updated. But yeah, it's 9:15, so we got about 15 minutes to the open. So we can look for trades for the next 8 to 10 minutes, and then we'll lay off 5 minutes before the open. So and 5 minutes after. Okay, so we got some opportunities right now to look at, but we'll kind of be patient, wait. Nice rejection out of this little demand zone we had drawn there, but volume was increasing into that zone there, so I couldn't take the trade. But it was a nice little. We had it drawn up ahead of time, and it still shows we support there, which is always nice. So it's just one of the rules weren't met for our method, so I couldn't take the trade. We did get a nice little bounce there. So yeah, so thanks for being here, guys. Sure do appreciate it. And hey, Paul, can you hear Soto talking? Because I know nobody could hear Mitchell yesterday talking. But Paul, let me know if you can hear Soto talk.
All right, Paul. Let me know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I should have been able to hear the conversation. Yeah, yesterday. All right, so Paul made a point this morning off a 755 candle. Let's check that out. 755 candle. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, he
Very
hears Soto. Good. Excellent.
Yeah,
nice. At 7:15 off the 7 o'clock candle. Okay. Yep, nice trade there, Paul. Good job, man. That's a great trade. A little inside doji, a little hidden doji zone there that I don't have drawn up the chart yet, but I'll draw it up for people to look at. But this is what Paul's talking about. This is a trade he took this morning off of our method. That little zone right there that was drawn up, and there's a reason that's drawn up, guys. There's a reason that happens. And he took the trade off of this candle right here and got his 1 point. So very nice job there at 31.0850. And he went in right there, took 2 ticks of heat, looks like, and then went down and got his point. Very nice. Good job, Paul. I'm glad Paul can hear you because yesterday Mitchell and I were talking, and though they could only hear me, couldn't hear Mitchell, so it was a one-sided conversation. So hopefully,
yeah.
So they can hear you, so that's good. So hopefully, when Mitchell chimes in here, everybody can be heard.
Yeah, that's really good. How you guys?
Well, Caroline's correcting you quickly, man. You better get it right, dude. She's about to drop the hammer on you, man.
Yeah, here we go.
3.5 years of medical school, not 3 or 2, Soto. That's what you better get it right, dude. She's feisty. I like that, man. She's gonna come get you.
Yeah, there we go. She said she was gonna listen for a few minutes. I didn't believe her, so here she is.
That's cool. Now you're gonna have to talk, man. It can't be boring now. You got some pressure on you now, buddy.
We say we trade. Now we're going to make a trade.
Oh, that's funny. So Caroline, was the accident as bad as he says it was? Or it could have been worse, or it sounds like it could have been worse. So, yeah, so that sounds interesting. Did you get any pictures? That's what I want to know. Did she get any pics of you being laid over damaged?
I don't think we took any pictures.
Oh man, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're all right, man. All right. It was epic. That's awesome. Yeah, that's kind of probably would have been my take on it. I would have been concerned at first and then laughed. I'd have probably been the exact same way. Yeah, no pics, no worries, no worries. No worries. Yeah, we're glad our soda's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure you're still pretty sore though, aren't you, bud?
I am. Yeah, and thankfully the swelling went down. I'm taking some antibiotics. Looks like there was potential starting a little infection going.
Yeah.
So that was, the most, after ruling everything else out, that was the biggest concern is getting an infection. So.
Well, man, you must have broke skin pretty good then, huh? You were, I mean,
not outside, inside the mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
So, wish I was literally throwing up like blood in my mouth, but it was just, it looked like a lot. It's not a lot, but it always looks worse.
Right.
But I got blood dripping down my mouth, and I'm like, she's like, all right, let's go to the hospital. I'm like, I don't need to go to the hospital. Like,
it'll be tough here. I don't need to go to the hospital.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, well, we're from trading talk. We're kind of just still in the kind of middle of no man's land, so we're just kind of hanging out. There's definitely some zones we could draw up and potentials we could take right here, but nah, not really much commitment right now. So we're gonna just stay out of it because it could chop us out pretty quick here. So we're just gonna hang out. We didn't miss a trade, but there was a good bounce out of the zone this morning, and that I had drawn up there, but volume increased into that zone, so we really couldn't take the trade. So haven't missed anything this morning. I drew up just a second ago. Paul took a nice trade this morning at 755, made a nice little point there off of a hidden doji zone there, which was nice from a supply standpoint. So he did a nice job there. But other than that, we're just kind of hanging out, waiting, and it looks like we're only about 6 minutes, 6.5, 7 minutes from the open. So most likely we're going to be stuck here for the next 10 minutes because we're not going to take trades 5 minutes prior to the open or 5 minutes after the open. Okay, guys, so just hanging out right now, kind of watching things. Even though we got some zones drawn up, if price moves into those zones into that 5 minute window, we won't take the trade. So been burnt too many times on that, so we're just better off just to wait 5 minutes prior or 5 minutes after, and then start looking for price to kind of get into a direction that we want to trade. So anyway, so right now it's just going to be some conversation probably, and watching charts and drawing up and getting charts ready to go for the open. But other than that, man, thanks for hanging out with us. Sure do appreciate y'all being here. And I imagine Mitchell will be joining us soon here, and there'll be some good conversation going on. But with between Solo and Mitchell, they like to give each other a hard time, which is good. So makes it fun for me to listen. But so we'll kind of just wait for that, it looks like, at this point. So, Paul's asking, what happened to Soto? I missed the story, so I'm going to have to let you tell that if you want to.
Yeah, I just, hey, Paul. Just went mountain biking in Birmingham, this place called Old Mountain. And I love mountain biking, done it all my life. But I've been off for the last couple of years. And we went to one of the most challenging trails. It's called the Blood Rock, and unfortunately I took a good fall into one of the boulders. So the rock did not move, but I tried to move it.
What is it?
So, but thankfully I had a helmet on, and I was with good company, so I was able to get checked out. Everything checked out pretty good, so good to go. Just I've been off the last couple of days just because I heard to open my mouth and talk, and I didn't sleep for like 2 nights straight. So it's kind of weak.
Rest last night?
Yeah, last night I slept. I slept pretty good last night.
Good.
But the last 2 nights prior to that, I couldn't lay down. Like laying down hurt a lot, so I had to sit and try to sleep sitting up. It was horrible.
Yeah, I imagine that sucked.
Yeah. So I've been watching the impeachment hearings. So that's great. Oh, God.
She's gonna make you bring that one out now. Everybody's gonna wonder now.
I don't have a rash, by the way.
I like it. There you go, Paul. That's right.
Yeah, I like that.
Learn on it, man.
That's good policy. So that's good. Yeah, I agree. And again, I don't have a rash. That's just an ongoing joke since high school. We mess with each other because she actually, I think, really had a rash. No, but it's an ongoing joke, so just kidding. Don't have a rash. Perfectly safe, normal.
Sure. Well, that's the right thing to say anyway.
Healthy person.
Yeah. That's the story everybody needs to hear. So that's good.
She texted me. I was on a date. I was on a date one time. She texted me. I think she called me and she said, "Hey, have you told her yet to get tested?" I was like, "What? Don't." It was horrible. Like, yeah. See, we like to mess around. Just friendly, fun.
That's good. It's good to have friends you can do that with.
Yeah.
All right, so we're definitely in the window now. It's 27. The market opens up in 2 minutes, basically. So we're hanging out now for the next 7-8 minutes till after 5 minutes of the open. So no matter what happens right here, if a trade opportunity presents itself into our zone, I'm not going to take it. So I mean, that's my rule. You guys can trade whatever you want. That's just my rule. So 5 minutes prior and 5 minutes after, we're going to let the market give us direction and do what it wants to do. As we see a big push here at the open right now, in about a minute and a half, we'll see a big push one way or the other, and that's the market open in the drive there, so the momentum move out of that. So we'll let that kind of run its course there for 5 minutes, and then we'll start looking for opportunities. I will draw a zone up here though real quick. I'll draw this.
What do you think about the 820 candle?
That's exactly what I'm drawing right now.
Okay.
That's a good supply zone right there. So I'll draw that up.
Okay. Yeah, I got that one. I only got 2 right now. That one and the 5 o'clock.
Alright, so I have an 8 o'clock, 8:05, 8:20, and then 5 o'clock, yeah. So that's those are the ones I have right now.
You said 8:05?
Yeah, it's right before the big move up. That's a traditional.
Yeah.
So that's where prices bounced out of now a couple times.
Right.
So I'll keep that up there. Obviously not trading out of that right now, but would have been a good trade opportunity if volume was increasing into that zone under that good bounce right there at 9:10. So I didn't take the trade. So
Right.
yeah. So we got about 10 seconds to the open here. So we'll see some push through this zone for sure. And then I'll go ahead and kill the zone. But yeah, can't trade here for the next 5 minutes, no matter if it goes into these zones or not. At least for me, that's kind of my rule here. So.
So yeah, I have it marked up, but like I said, it's right with the trigger twice, right to the dot. Look at that noise.
Yeah, put a double bottom in. Very nice there.
Yeah.
I actually started out kind of slow this one. It kind of surprises me. Usually it pushes hard right out of the gate. So definitely show there's some internalization going on with the news this morning that took place. So and this is another good reason we'll give it 5 minutes to figure it out what it wants to do.
Yeah. Since we're not going to trade here in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to get some stuff together here in a minute.
All right.
So I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Thanks, bud.
All right, guys, just being patient here. Couple more minutes, 3 more minutes actually, till we can start looking for trades. So I'm gonna let the open kind of do what it wants to do. It's kind of moving sluggish this morning, slow. Even though its volume's picking up, it's still not moving fast like we normally see it. So that's a little concerning there. So but we'll just be patient and see what we're gonna look for after the next 3-4 minutes. Okay. So if you just now joined us, sure do appreciate you being here. Thank you. But you can see on the right side of the chat there, you'll see some videos to the top there. It kind of explains the method a little bit. All the 5 tools that we kind of put together to make a trade. And so those are there at the top. You can kind of watch those if you're interested in learning about them. And kind of see why we draw zones, what qualifies a zone to be drawn. You know, that good stuff for price action and volume and how all that has to take place and kind of work together to give us a high probability opportunity. So if you're kind of interested in learning any about that, those are some videos to do that. So take your time and kind of watch those. They're not very long. I think the longest one is 20 minutes, but most of them are 5 to 13 minutes, somewhere around there. So but they're there. We got price approaching the zone here of demand. That's probably going to bounce. We know that, but we just can't take this trade right here because it's in our window. We can't. I'm not going to take the trade anyway. Your choice to take it if you like, but I'm just not going to do that. But might show some bounce and reject. A little bit of rejection so far. A little bounce, not much, but it might bounce or it could push right through that. We just never know with the open. That's the tricky thing about trying to trade the open. We're better off just stay out of it. All right, nice little 1 point bounce there. At the right entry, it would have been at 104. Had we gotten into that trade, it would have been right there at 104. It would have just possibly one tick this. It depends on where we're at in the order book. Could have just picked you up with a touch, but either way, it's moved off for 1 point right now, but could definitely push through that. Tells me price wants to go a little bit lower here for the fact that we're not getting a major quick push out of that. That means a lot of buyers aren't coming through right now. Not a lot of buyers at this point in time. So yeah, kind of push through that a little bit here. So there's buyers other places that might just be a little bit lower down in here. They could be right through this zone here at 430, which is the bottom of this zone is at 3103. Looks like that might be an opportunity for buyers to come back in there. But again, no trade at the moment. Going a little deeper now. Where can we turn around here, guys? Alright, 5 minutes is up here, so we can start looking for this trades. Bouncing out of this zone. I don't have the zone drawn, but these are zones right here. I'll go ahead and draw it. Missed the trade on the first bounce anyway at this point, so not going to chase it, but just going to show the respect there and why it's doing that. So it's bouncing out of that. A lot of buyers coming in right there, obviously, right? So that means there's price wants to turn around at this point, for at least for the near term, you know. So for the next few minutes anyway, took a nice little bounce out of that. And where could we get in lower? That's the question right now. Where could we get in? Where would price want to turn from another direction? Another zone right there. I'll draw that up. There we go. Another little demand zone where price could come in and take a change in direction at 99.5. So we'll watch that. It's taking a bounce right now. Still respecting that 31.0250. So watching that too. Yeah, we kind of got some pretty slow price action right now, so because of that, I'm going to kind of definitely wait through all this mess till price wants to pick up a little bit, but it's definitely moving very sluggish right now. So we'll just have to be patient here. Could be looking for some shorts here too, here guys, around 106. This zone right here, I'm going to draw a zone up here for a kind of a supply. I'm thinking it might have an opportunity for the short side here. So I'll draw this area up right here, starting at 105.75 up to 106.50. Could be looking for an opportunity to get up into that area, the 105 to 105.75 to 106 area for a potential short. Okay, I'm going to look for that for sure as well. So we got a lot of zones right here. Obviously, we can kind of in between zones, and we kind of go either way. So we'll just I like that for a short opportunity, a little short bounce at that 5.75 to 6 area. So we'll kind of keep that on the list right now as the opportunity to take a trade, kind of back into the direction of this move to the downside. All right. bouncing out of that zone there. Well, 175. Looks like that would have been the right entry if you're going to take that little bounce. So did you get into that trade right there at 101.75? Been a good little bounce there for a point. Alright, looks like Soto is gone MIA for a few minutes.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I was getting my coffee ready. I'm roasting the coffee beans, and then I'm about to grind them before I put them in the French press.
Oh, okay.
It's a process.
It is a process. You're right. It is a process.
It's an art, actually.
Is it an art? Okay.
Or in hope like that. Did you take a trade?
No, I didn't. They would have given you a 1 point bounce, but I didn't get it. I'm looking to possibly take one here at 39.5. I mean, 99.5.
Using the 30-40 candle?
Yeah, kind of the hidden zone there. It could be a front runner actually. It could be bouncing right off of the 3100 even actually. So we'll kind of watch that for a second here and see how this candle wants to continue. I don't want it to close here, but if it does, we'll kind of watch it.
I'm with you.
Rejecting off of the 100.25 right now. Pretty nice rejection, so a lot of buyers come in right there.
I'm with you. I'm trading both the MES and the ES.
Okay.
That's the the water bowling, so I'll be right back. I'm going to.
I'll put in a short right here.
Order pending.
102.75 to the short side. Let's see if I can get
Order filled.
a quick little bounce to the short side out of this here. Like I said, I really like this short up at 106, but let me see if I can catch a quick little bounce one here. And then might not, but excuse me. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna get taken out a little early there, I think.
Stop filled.
A little bit early. Mitchell's ready, so I'm gonna bring Mitchell. So I'm gonna bring in Mitchell as well. Okay.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Mitchell?
Is it just you and I today, or we got Lance with us?
Yeah. Excuse me. We got Lance with us.
Hey.
What's up?
How you doing, bro? I took a trade on the I got in on the trade on the MES, but I did not get picked up on the ES.
Okay.
And I got my point on the MES on the trade.
Did you? You got your point?
Yeah, let me sorry, I was trying to save it.
Sorry.
Got the folder.
So I went rogue yesterday and did probably what we don't need to be doing.
Probably what?
Probably not what we should tell our viewers to do and trade all day as much as you can.
Yeah.
I got on a heater. I made 11 points yesterday.
Nice. Good job, man. Did you get a runner, or we just all
I had two runners.
Oh,
Two runners, but it just was like I think one of them I made like a 2.5, and the other one was 2.75 maybe.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, a lot of action yesterday with that FOMC going on in the afternoon.
It was weirdly active, yes.
Yeah, it's because the FOMC announcements were being released at 2 o'clock or whatever it was. So, yeah, a lot of price action yesterday afternoon. Morning, LJ. Glad to see you here this morning.
LJ in the house.
Hey, can you guys hear Mitchell this morning? LJ, Soto, anybody else? Paul, anyone? Can y'all hear Mitchell talking this morning? Because I know yesterday you could not.
Can you hear me?
All right, good, yeah, cool. All right, everybody's back square, so everybody can be heard again. So that's good.
It's good to be heard.
It is. Sometimes it is good to be heard. All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
So, you want to go ride bikes this weekend?
Okay, here we go. I'm actually good. I'm ready. I just can't take another fall to the face. I had to be alright.
You want to wear a motocross helmet,
Yeah,
man.
you just need a full mast helmet, bro.
I do wear those when I go downhill down in Colorado. When I do downhill mountain biking, I definitely wear one of those.
You may need it for uphill too.
Yeah. Well, I go so slow up here, it's not even funny anymore. I think a turtle passed me the other day. I was like, what the?
Takes a little time to get back in it, doesn't it?
I took so many breaks. And I was trying to blame it on things like, yeah, man, my bike is acting up.
That's funny.
Brand new bike. It's perfectly fine.
That's funny.
I got a short in at 3106.
Yeah, that's what I want. I got one at 3106. I'm waiting on 5 3/4 at 106. 106. That's kind of what I'm looking for.
What kind of bike were you running?
Order pending.
It was a Specialized Epic.
Hardtail?
It's had some I think it was full suspension with the brain with the brain tech.
I've never ridden a full suspension mountain bike.
Yeah, in the South you don't need one. I was down doing like the Rockies and stuff from like some crazy downhill stuff. So I think I actually have my back locked. Just because it absorbs so much energy that you don't need to waste on the trails down here.
I like the road.
I hate the road.
I mean, I enjoy the mountain biking experience, but that, what you're doing, right, what you just experienced is why I don't do it. I mean, I used to ride dirt bikes like a fool, and still to you, but like, I'm just, man, I gotta go to work on Monday.
Right. Yeah, mountain biking, the question is not if you're going to fall, it's when are you going to fall. Everybody's
you're going to fall on a root or a tree.
Yeah.
Do you clip in mountain biking, or are you free?
I do. Yeah, I never know other life besides clip in, bro.
What?
Oh. How many times you fall going uphill because you couldn't get out? Get your clip.
When I first started, it was like the most embarrassing thing. It happened in front of a group of like the most gorgeous girls. I was coming up to them. They're in the parking lot, and I just stopped and like just the slow motion just leaned over and fell.
And you couldn't get your foot out. You're like,
yeah. Literally, Madeline and I had just met, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to go to the Greenway?" Same exact thing happened to me. I pulled up to the stop sign, almost ripped my ankles and feet off of my body. I pulled so hard and there was no give that I just slow-mo fell fully intact to the bottom. And she goes, "Did you
done this before?"
I was like, "Well, obviously not. I'm going to need you to untie my shoes real quick."
Oh man, that's awesome. That's so cool. That's so fun.
Yeah. It is not hard to get out. It's just at the beginning you forget you're stuck to the bike, so you just have to move your ankles.
You just got to move. Don't you just have to push your heel out to the right?
Yeah, you just lateral.
Yeah, and it clicks on. I used to do that. I used to have a road bike, so I clip in.
It is, but when I went from regular pedals to clip-ins, the amount of power you can make is insane. Like, it changes the whole game. I bet I up 5 miles an hour average just changing to clip-in pedals.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's why I do it. I do it for 2 reasons. Actually, you get more energy out of it. But number 2, it actually helps keep your legs aligned so you don't put a lot of pressure on the lateral side of your knees, which long-term can cause some damage to your meniscus.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but that's definitely a plus. But my bike I bought just had them on there. I bought a bike and it already had them. So I was like, well, I guess I got to get a pair of shoes, figure out how to do this. Were you in Birmingham at Oak?
Yes. Good old Blood Rock. We did the whole loop. I think it was 22 miles.
And you pedaled?
Dude, I was dying. I was sucking wind. I did.
Dude, I would even go ride my road bike 22 miles this afternoon on a flat road.
Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, on a road bike, you can.
Well, I mean, when I was riding it, yeah, I would ride 25, 30 miles at a time, but I'd probably be good for 12 tonight. And then I'd be out. As soon as my calves started cramping up, I'd be like, okay, no one's got a gun in my head. That's why I've never succeeded in working out right there. I'm like, this is a choice, and I'm choosing to quit.
It's funny because your wife's a workout fiend, isn't she?
Oh my gosh, yeah, man. She loves it. She's the opposite. She's always like, we need to work out together. I'm like, you're far too intense. Like, I want to go to like Orange Theory or something, Pure Bar. Like, I'm good with that. I want to like, when we break from working out, let's go get some donuts and a latte.
There you go.
I ought to get into it. I'm sure I would if I ever got hooked on it, but I've never gotten hooked. Pretty decent metabolism and never, luckily, have had to do it.
Is your wife? Is she like does she like mountain biking? You said, or road biking?
And yeah, she'll, I mean, literally anything that requires physical exertion. You could tell her you want to go rock climbing, yep. You want to go kayaking, yep. I mean, it's mountain bike, road biking. She's like a freak. First time I was like, hey, you want to go ride bikes? We were riding bikes, and it was kind of like what you suggested. We get it like mile 10 or 12. I'm thinking, okay, it's time to go have a beer. And now she's like, what are you doing? We're just getting warmed up. Let's go. And we rode till it wasn't even fun anymore. I didn't even want to be hanging out with her. You could go whole.
As Carolyn said, he did vomit, but he was still cool about it. He said he gets more energy after a good vomit.
What? Okay.
Oh man. She's trying to make you look good. She's trying to make you look good. Feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
That's what a good friend will do for you.
Thank you. I gotta text her now. Tell her to stop.
No, don't stop. Keep coming with it. Don't you dare text her and tell her to stop, man. She's the only one that's got all the stories on you.
Yeah.
All the dirt.
Are y'all looking for like a hidden turn, maybe at 3100?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Well, there's a zone there at 31 too. At 31 down to 98 and a quarter. There's a zone there.
The 340 has not been triggered, yeah?
Yeah. No, not yet.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the top of it.
Like 3100 even?
Yeah, or maybe down one more, but yeah, 3100 even.
Yeah.
Just because it hasn't been triggered.
Yeah, could give us a little bounce there.
So now what constitutes a hidden zone, just so I can, if it fully engulfs?
Go ahead, so.
Right. Canada's been, sorry, I was watching this Canada here, goes down there. Are you guys thinking here going along?
Order
Yes,
canceled.
again, at 3100.
Order pending.
Oh, man.
I know you guys laugh, but I'm probably missing some of my hearing. So I'm like,
of course, I was waiting for it. Oh, you got a new disability now. I was waiting on it. Well, I'm gonna have to make a list of all these disabilities also. I gotta keep up with them all.
Thank you.
Oh man. But yeah, go ahead and explain the hidden zone to them, Soto.
It's just the candle that was engulfed by the previous opposed candle. And it does not need to necessarily meet the requirements of a traditional one, meaning the body does not need to be necessarily.
I think I'm going to pull down a little bit with volume increasing like this.
All right.
I'm looking at 99.25 right now.
Yeah, a good entry. Yeah, I mean, I think the ideal entry is definitely at 99.50. 25 would be okay, yeah. But I'm probably going to look right at 31 to see if I can get a couple ticks past the previous low and kind of get one of those kind of bounce entries. So we'll see.
I mean, I'd love that, but
Yeah,
and it's volume's not increasing too much.
Well,
And that's where I
still
had it.
increased. Yeah.
But it looked scary when I pulled it because it was buried down with the volume just bam, 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 bam. I was like, I don't like that.
I've moved mine down to 99.5 now because volume is now on the MES. I mean on the ES, volume has increased.
Yeah, it has as well here. Marginally, but it has.
Yeah, it's increased now on my end, so I have to move down. Paul's at 99.25 with you. So
Okay, cool, Paul. Yeah, nice. There.
So when will the market kind of start getting light and screwy? Probably next few weeks.
no, it'll stay pretty strong until about a week up until Christmas. Even through holiday. I mean, Thanksgiving will be fine, except for actual Thanksgiving. But because even coming into the holidays, a lot of the senior traders will take off, but you have a lot of the junior traders still pushing price. And it's kind of their time to shine. So when the big boys take off for vacation and holidays, they come in and still trade and still move the market. So it can be a little more sporadic, but it should still have good volatility until about a week up until Christmas.
And then it'll hold off till after New Year's.
Yeah, I mean it'll be open and it'll be light, but it'll be after New Year's. Yeah.
It's that time, boys.
Yeah. That's when options become a good time to be trading options. Options are always a good time to trade, but they're easy to trade there because you can buy an extreme amount of money options and get big moves because of the volatility. All right, y'all still liking it?
Yes, so far.
Y'all are in the trade?
No, I'm not in the trade. I'm waiting for it to come down.
Okay.
But I'm still waiting.
I'm at 99.5.
99.25.
So did you?
I know you in?
No, I'm a 99 flat.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I didn't know we were playing the Price is Right.
There'd have been a point off the bounce of the 100 where we originally.
Man, why was I so scared?
Why? Perfect bounce.
Yeah, that's a perfect trade right there. We all missed it.
It's probably gonna. This is like the long for the day. Just goes.
I think it's going short right around.
Order canceled.
Yeah, I'm still looking at 106 area for a short.
I think it's going short right here now.
I think it'll push through that eventually.
Just because we added two more full zoom candles right there. All it wants to push through it, doesn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, it might not though. It might not get up there.
I'm with you though. I'm not going to trade it. I'm still
Order
thinking 6 for
pending.
sure. Or 106, sorry. Y'all have to bear with me.
Order
My
canceled.
eyes see things sometimes.
Order pending.
Incorrectly.
Yeah. It might reject out of that zone there. But I can't. I'm not gonna take a long.
No, I would never take a trade right there.
I'm not gonna. That zone's been blown for me at this point because of that candle. So
Yeah, I completely agree. There she goes. Come on, go through it.
So there's two zones there.
Yeah, it's gonna go up a little bit higher.
Yeah.
I'm at 105.75. That's where I'm at.
Okay, you're at the bottom of that zone, huh?
Yeah.
I'm at 106 too.
I think it's gonna bounce off of 106. So I'm just making sure I get in it.
I hope it feels it.
Yeah, I hope it does too, man.
And then I know heat trade. That's the best.
We gotta watch out for a quick flash here, guys.
Yeah, we're running around that 10 o'clock time frame, so yeah, we'll watch.
And the volume is now increasing.
Yeah.
Pretty substantial. Are you in up there, Soto, or are you waiting?
I'm up there.
106.25.
Yeah, he's gonna be high. He's
Yeah,
conservative.
I'm the high.
Where are you, 107?
1 second. 7 flat right now. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it.
Oh, you're running that other zone. That's not a bad area to be in, so.
I'm just gonna wait until this slows down, and if it slows down, I'll move it down to the other zone. But I'm just afraid of a little flash here, so I'm gonna wait for the price volume to reduce to go down, and price action to look a little better.
You have the handbook open, reading from it?
I like it, man. I like the
That's
conversation. That's good.
That's perfect. That's why I asked if you had our handbook out.
Come a long way.
All right, what you thinking now? I'm staying at 106
Yeah,
with
I'm at
this
106, yeah.
with this current.
If it goes down, if it goes up first, yeah, maybe. Because, yeah.
It's going
Now
up.
you got a new hidden zone. You got a hidden zone now at 10:05. Let's see here.
Well, it's also respecting the 950. So yeah, I agree with the hidden at 10:05.
So it went to the top of that support there. Sorry, resistance.
I'm just gonna pop down a little bit now. Maybe not. I have a 3-tick wick maximum on the backside. So once it makes 3 ticks of wick in the opposite direction I want to go, I'll pull my trade. That sounds insane, but for some reason, it makes me feel better.
Well, why would that be insane,
The
then?
3-tick wick has busted me a bunch of times. I told my dad he took his pills that day.
Uh,
He was genuinely concerned.
I'll be right back.
good man.
He also said so it has no business ripping up and down.
What?
He also said Soda has no business ripping up and down the mountain on a bicycle.
Why?
I don't know. I just love the way he talks sometimes. He makes things sound like he didn't say a bike. It was a bicycle.
Bicycle.
It just makes it seem so childish. He's like, I don't know what he's doing. Ripping up and down the mountain on a bicycle.
Yeah, I would agree if the mountain would get bicycle, but no, this looks like an epic. Are you looking for long hair?
No. But yeah. I'm gonna go at 32.25. I wanted 225.
Dude, no way. I just put my place there. Two and a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Classic. Yeah, your dad's like, why you go camping? Like, I like the outdoors. He gives me a hard time.
Oh yeah.
Remove the tray.
You are?
I removed it, yeah, for right now. Be right back, right? If there's a tray that comes up, let me know. Scream. Okay. Yes, it's let's see what this goes up first down.
I'm back.
Sounds good. Soda left us.
What's that?
We might, no, I'm back. I'm still here. Sorry, I'm looking at the candle. We might have a long here.
On that hidden zone
Yeah.
at 10:05. Is that what you're thinking?
Order canceled.
Yes. Alright.
Did you get in right there? Did you get in?
No.
Very good. Yeah, good.
Going to the bottom of the sun, I think, here.
That's where I was gonna. My next was 100 flat. Or 100 and a half. 100 and a half, excuse me.
Yeah, 31 flat.
31.5.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all in it? Is that where you're going in right there? 30 and a half?
I think so, but I'm in.
I'm gonna go 99. 99 point. Shit. Crap.
There's your flag.
What the heck? Oh,
That's annoying.
Alright, I'll be looking for an opportunity at 95 and a half here.
oh man.
Order pending.
Something happened here.
Big move right there, wasn't it?
Let's see. What the heck is going on?
That'll irritate you.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
We knew the flash was coming. Unfortunately, it came at a long time for us.
Everybody okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think my system, something happened. I think I was literally putting the trade in. I think at the very second that it flashed, and it didn't.
It's happened to me before. It didn't put your stop in.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Oh
happened.
wow, yeah, you didn't get your stop in there.
That sucks.
Oh yeah.
It started
So are you still in the trade?
coming up. Yeah, I'm still in the trade. I gotta close this out here.
Anyway,
I'd let it bounce. It's gonna
yeah, let
bounce.
it bounce a little bit now that you're in it. Let it bounce a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah.
I mean, at this point,
20 messages over here. Like, I was like, what the heck happened?
that happened to me one day.
I got an order to be long at 95 even here, so
That's exactly where I am. 95 on the nose. And hopefully it runs pretty well.
yeah. So are you still in this trade?
I am. I want to see if it bounces up to 95.
Well, put in another order at 95, man. Start averaging in your price here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, take another position at 95.
Gotcha. Okay.
If it gets down to us down there,
Yeah.
but average it in yet. So we'll just, since you're already in that bad of position.
Yeah.
We still are short or long at 35 or 31.05?
I'm long at
Or
30.95.
30.95, sorry,
Yeah.
man.
So long at
Okay.
30.95. Yeah. Gotten quiet, guys. Everybody's kind of licking wounds right now. What?
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of
Yeah,
getting.
that sucks. I hate it.
Yeah. I'm just watching it, see what happens here.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll pick us up here and go long for a pretty good move to the upside here. I mean, it could take off before we get 90 right here where it's bouncing at 95.50, so it could be taking off here. That's why originally it was sitting us at 95.50. Yeah, dang it.
It just needed to take off.
Yeah, I know you do. You need to just go ahead and pull and go.
Yeah.
Y'all got big weekend plans?
Just ball games all weekend. How about y'all?
No. I'm good this weekend. Housework.
Yeah.
We got Christmas parties and Thanksgiving next week at our house. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You guys, what you guys call this in America? You deep fried turkey?
I've had deep fried turkey before, but I've never personally fried a turkey. You ever had fried turkey, Soda?
I have. I love it.
Order canceled.
Yeah. I wonder if it's going to bounce off this area here. This, let me see if you have it. Oh, you don't have it yet, marked up. But yeah, it's fine.
The original zone we had back there, yeah, I took it off. You're talking about the back here at 340 candle, that hidden zone.
Yep.
Yeah, I removed it already. But yeah, it definitely could bounce off of that. I think it might get up and I think it might get it back up to 31 1/4 or so before it bounces.
Yeah, I'm at 31.50 if I want it to bounce. Personally.
Today's Thursday. Yeah.
Were you able to get rid of some of your position, Soda? Or are you still in?
I was not. I was not paying attention. I'm charging my phone. Yeah, I probably should have gone out there.
Yeah, probably. Just take a small loss.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. Yeah, there ain't no telling. Hopefully it'll get higher for you. They go higher.
Yeah.
Where are you in at? Where are you in at?
I got in at 99.5.
Oh wow, yeah, you're only one tick away from breaking even.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have killed that thing. So hopefully this runs all the way back up and past it.
Yeah.
Maybe recover this whole wick here. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be great. You guys still sitting in 95 flat?
No, I'm not. I'm out of that altogether. If I end up going back in, I removed it. If I go back in, it probably won't be down until 88 somewhere now.
That's exactly where I'm at, like 89.
I'd be 88. I'd be 88, 75 actually.
88, 75. Huh.
We're kind of dead in the water for a little while.
Mhm. There's a lot of little zones right here. It's gonna be bouncing out of though, so I'm just not gonna trade any of them. But there are zones there for sure. Has either one of y'all had a trade on the ES yet?
No.
I did. Oh, sorry, on the ES or MES?
ES.
Negative. Why?
What?
Why you ask?
Because that's what I'm gonna have to go back to doing the spreadsheet on ES.
Oh yeah.
I want to go somewhere. So we get back to chatting.
What?
I said I wanted to move up out of here.
Oh.
With the price.
Okay. Looking good. I'm sitting at 75 profit right now, and I'm about to get a point. Here, yep, got my point. I did.
Yeah, very good. So on the MES or ES?
ES.
Oh, okay. You got a point on ES.
Echo Sierra.
Nice. All right, we can break that 2,000 mark today. Good job. Break that $2,000 mark.
That's what happens when you're able to move your stock and, trust yourself that you know better.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, when that was going on, like my whole heart just dropped. I'm like, what the heck's happening? Because I had like 40 error messages. But
yeah, that's not good.
Not bueno, my friend.
No bueno.
I hate to steal this term because technically it belongs to the some politicians, but we can be called the Three Amigos.
Yeah, see.
Okay. It gave me the point, and it went up, but it didn't give me the second exit at 2 points locked. Hopefully they'll give it to me here. Yep, come on. It hit the. Take me out. Break it. Got it.
Good job.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, good job, Soda.
Thanks, buddy. You know me, man. I always play by the rules, bro.
Yeah, you're a stickler for them rules, aren't you?
I am. I live my life, bro. Don't feed the bears.
The rules are only made to be broken. That's your motto, isn't it?
Throwing food at bears. Get up, Dave. This may be the runner, guys.
Could be.
I'm sitting at 2.5 profit here. Looking good.
Nice.
Let's see. I'm kind of locking a little more than I'm running this pretty close here. Because I haven't traded all week. So I'm trying to lock in as many points as I can.
Yeah, that's good.
So if it takes me out, no big deal. I'm running this real close. If it takes me out, yep, just took me out here. All right, I'm out of all my positions now. Oh wait, let me take a screenshot of that.
Yeah, man. Take a screenshot, then tell us about what old Carolyn's got. He's throwing you out there for.
Sorry, what?
Carolyn said, "Follow rules." You say, "Tell them about freshman year class president election."
Okay.
I like Carolyn. Oh, she needs to start coming every day.
Okay. Technically, I did not break the rules.
Carolyn.
You were only allowed to spend, I think it's like $200 on your campaign. But, which is fine. You know, I did follow those rules. But what I was able to do is I invited my closest friends, the whole freshman class, and flew them to Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. That's a little more than $200 there, bud. Imagine.
No, but see, that's not campaign related. Those are my personal friends that I invited.
The whole freshman class, huh?
The whole freshman class. I think only, I think 100. I think we had 125 that went. So, but yeah.
Did you win the election or not?
Do what?
Did you end up winning the election?
Yes, I won. Yes.
Did you? Okay. So you bought the election, is what you're saying.
He Trump?
No, I took my friends on a weekend getaway, and that happened to be the same people that were going to vote in the election.
Oh man, I'm glad you didn't make it in politics. Yet, anyway. Yeah, alright. So you don't follow the rules, huh? Or you bend the rules to your interpretation of the rule.
I still have short in 3150.
What's that?
I still have short in 31 and 50.
150, you do.
31. Okay.
I'd look at 31, 101.25, 101 and a quarter. I'd look to go short there. 101 and a quarter if it wants to get up there. Volume stays low. End of the day for me, so I'm just going to be very conservative. So Caroline, I got to ask this now. Were you involved in the famous car left on the beach for the tide for the high tide to take it out?
Okay, there you go. Feel like you guys are. I told you about the accident, so
The mini accidents, yeah. You tend to have issues with cars, man. From what I heard.
Yeah.
You wreck a lot?
Oh, no, technically I've never been. It's never technically been a fault, number one. And number two, I've never gotten a speeding ticket or any accidents on my record. For the record. But I fell asleep a couple times, and then 3 times. And 3 times I. Unfortunately, the car ended up in the water. So that's about it.
I've never had a car go in the water.
Well, most
The
people
first,
have. And for
What?
sure, 2 of them. Or 3 of them, whatever it is.
Yeah, at some point they'll be like, son, you don't need a license. What did you do? Parked in low tide and then high tide came?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. We took a walk, and one of the girls ended up saying, "Hey, let's go to the restaurant and get a couple of drinks or whatever." So we went in there and had like appetizers. Next time we know, we come back, cars in the water. So
It doesn't help when you park at the beach at the down at the water.
everybody was trying to like push the car out. There was like a truck trying to get it out. I was like so embarrassed to say it was mine. I was like, yeah, let's help this guy out. I have the keys.
Yeah, I've got the keys.
The one over the mountain was the best. We were out hiking, and we were going to prepare to go hiking, and we parked on top of this hill. We're going to start on the trailhead over there. We were right at the edge. And so something I usually do is I make a note and leave it in the car to let people know, like, if we don't show up, in a couple of days, they can see, like, okay, this is where they started, this car belongs to this guy. And I had not put the car on park yet. For some reason, I still have it on the drive. Or neutral, no, that's what it was. I moved it to, it was, what is it called? Escalade that had the little shift on the side of the wheel, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay. And so I wasn't used to that, and I think I put it on neutral. And so when I got out of the car started rolling. Because I was not holding the brake down anymore. It started rolling and it fell off the side of the cliff. Nobody got hurt.
Oh my! How'd you explain that one?
I told my mom that I was put safety first, and I was riding. I told her what I just told you, that my priority was, the hikers, not the.
Oh man, that's your poor parents. I'm sure they went through some stuff with you.
Yeah, I don't know why my mom always gets so mad. I'm like, Mom, we're here. Big Mom, these Astros.
It sounds like, according to Caroline, your mom was pretty upset when she found out about your trip to Jackson Hole for the freshman class.
Yeah, Dad was like, we're not going to tell your mom. She found out.
That's funny. She's not happy, huh?
Yeah, apparently she keeps up with like every penny that goes out. She knows about it. So unfortunately, she saw the bill for that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's pretty hefty little bill.
Yeah. It would have sucked if I would have lost the election.
Yeah. Did you tell her at least you won the election so it worked?
Yeah.
Elections cost money, Mom.
Yeah, man. And every time I would do something like that, and she'll get mad, I play this card. Oh, I guess you don't want me to get into a good college. Guess you don't care where I go to school. I guess I gotta be competitive,
Yeah, sure. Oh, that's funny.
Good old days.
Good old days. Well, boys, I'm about to shut this thing down here for me in a minute.
Oh,
I'm with you. Let me email you that.
Send me that. Let's see. I mean, you could get in. Are you looking for another trade here anywhere?
you could get in on a long minute.
I think you can get back.
What?
I think
30, 96, 50?
Yeah, I think you can get back in at 95 and a half. Back in that 95.5, 96.50, yeah. 96.50, yeah. But it doesn't look like it's going to let us get that, so yeah.
Do you take any trades today, PK?
Yeah, I took one earlier and got one ticked out for loss. I just didn't put it on, I just put it on my chart there.
Wait, you take any trades today?
One loss. On that one that you ended up winning because you were allowed to move your stop.
I know, I'm not allowed to move my stop.
So technically you lost that too.
I did not lose. I did not trade.
Yeah, just because you were allowed to cheat today.
LJ, no worries. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, you took a couple trades, you said, and didn't make any points. That's all right. You know, that's part of the game. Sometimes it's going to happen. You know, you're going to make trades and you're going to lose them, and that's just part of it. You know, so the thing is, we stay risk management's right, money's right, so we can always fight next day. You know, live to fight another day, as they say. So no big deal. You know, we're going to take those losses. No worries, right? No worries. That's part of the game. So. All right, so you see.
No worries, but if I were you guys, I'd definitely do something about it.
So when you weren't here yesterday, BK and I had a perfect day. No losses. Nothing but wins. We couldn't lose if we tried.
Yep.
How you feel?
So, I'm happy for you guys.
That would be Mitchell, not me. I took a loss, I think, yesterday or two. Let's see here. Shoot. Man, I'm gonna have to. Let me see. I thought you got into new trades here, but no, you didn't, did you? That was the.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah. So no, we're gonna have to call that a loss, man. I can't do that.
Yeah. Well, technically, my first trade was in the MES. A point there.
Yeah.
Sucks, I had to rob you of your point.
All right, guys. This is the Soto's picture for the challenge. He took a first point loss, even though his software malfunctioned and his stop never got put in. You know, but he averaged back in, which was nice. That was smart. So he averaged back in at a good area. And he ended up getting to recover his money, which was good. But unfortunately, I have to call that a loss for the 1 point a day challenge. So. Kind of come back in here. So here's the updated spreadsheet now. 11, 21, 19. One contract, 0 points, 1 point lost. All right. So we're back down to $1,898.40. So still pushing to get that $2,000 mark, but we'll get there. No worries. But still doing very well. 2 months in, and we're up 89% on the account. So still doing well. And we got off to a really nice fast start. We've been choppy lately, but we're still making it. So we'll continue to get back on the right side of it shortly. So good job. But all right. Well, with all that being said, guys, I think I'm going to kind of shut this thing down here. But guys, thanks for everybody coming in. Caroline, thanks for coming in and having some fun. Sure do appreciate it. I hope you come back again. I know it's probably not the most exciting thing for you, but I appreciate the dirt on Soto. So that's always fun. So LJ, nice job. Paul, nice job. And good job, guys. And then y'all be safe, and we'll do it again tomorrow. All right?
Yep. Have a good one, guys.
Same time, same place tomorrow.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
You've been listening and watching the Titan Futures 1 Point a
Hey, I
Day
just made a
Challenge.
point.
Live stream. Remember,
For
we're
real, I
live
wasn't
daily,
paying
9
a bit
to
of
11.
attention.
And BK, Soto,
And-
and
We're
Mitchell
still live. Hold
are
on.
here to help. The Titan
He's working on the
Futures
button.
1
Hold on a
Day
second.
Point a Day Challenge, where anyone can learn how to day trade the futures market. Till next time.